Let's make a chapstick cozy. If you want the printable PDF with the chapstick cozy mockup, check out the link in the description. Let's get started. Today I'm going to show you how to make a chapstick cozy keychain. And you're going to need some worsted weight yarn. I'm using I Love This Cotton. You're going to need a C 2.75 millimeter crochet hook, some scissors, a yarn needle, and this is a lobster claw, but a keychain ring will work just fine as well. I found this on Amazon, pretty cheap for a whole bunch of them. So let's get started here. Grab your yarn, and the first step will be to start with a magic circle. And next you're going to crochet 7 single crochets inside your magic circle. Tighten up your magic circle, so you should have 7 single crochets in your magic circle. For the next round, we're going to increase in each stitch around. Getting into that first stitch can be tricky, can be a little bit tight. So 2 single crochets in each stitch to give you a total of 14 stitches. And at the end of this round, you're going to join with a slip stitch. Join to the first stitch of the round with a slip stitch. And now you have completed round 2. Starting with round 3, you're going to chain 1. You're going to single crochet in the back loop only. Single crochet in the back loop only in each stitch around. Hi, Riley. Riley says hi. When you get back to the beginning, when you join with your slip stitch to the first stitch, you want to go through both loops when you're joining with the slip stitch. So here's my last single crochet in the back loop only. Find that first stitch of the round and go through both the front and back loops and join with a slip stitch. And that is the end of round 3. To begin round 4, you're going to start by chaining 1. And in this round, you're going to simply single crochet in each stitch of the round and then again join with a slip stitch to the first stitch of the round. And you should still have a total of 14 stitches. So again, just single crochet through both loops in each stitch around, joining with a slip stitch at the end of the round. Now we're ready to start round 5, and here's where we're going to change things up a little bit. The first thing you want to do is chain 1, and this time we're going to turn our work. So you're going to be working in the opposite direction, and you're going to then alternate a single crochet and a bobble around. So single crochet into the first stitch of your chain 1, and in the next stitch we're going to bobble. So yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, insert into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, repeat that once more, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and we're going to yarn over and pull through the last 4 loops on the hook and make a single crochet in the next stitch. Now we're going to bobble again, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, so you're going to alternate the single crochet and the bobble stitch all the way around. We are at the end of round 5. I'm putting my bobble in the last stitch of the round. So you're going to end with a bobble stitch, and then you're going to join to the first stitch of the round, which is the single crochet, not the bobble. Join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet of the round. And that will complete round 5. Moving on to round 6, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. Don't forget to turn your work. And you're going to single crochet in each stitch around, again joining with a slip stitch to the first stitch of the round for a total of 14 stitches. I'm at the end of the round. I'm going to join with my slip stitch to the first stitch of the round. And that will complete round 6. Moving on to round 7, you're going to chain 1. Do not turn your work. Do not turn your work, and single crochet in each stitch of this round. After this round, we're just going to alternate the 2 rows of single crochet and the bobble 2 more times. So repeat rounds 5 through 7 2 more times. You'll have 3 rows of bobbles with 2 rows of single crochet in between. Be sure that you are chaining 1 and turning on your bobble row and on the first single crochet row. So now we have completed round 7. So again, we're going to repeat rows 5 through 7 2 more times. And that'll give you 3 rows of bobbles with 2 rows of single crochet in between. So there's your bobble row. Gives it some nice texture. So go ahead and do that, and then I will show you the next steps. You might want to go ahead and trim this tail too, just to kind of get it out of the way. Easier to crochet around and hard to get to when you're done. So I'm just going to trim that, kind of push that at the bottom, leave it alone. Now that I've repeated rounds 5 to 7 3 more times, your work should look something like this. And for the next round, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to slip stitch in each stitch around. And you do want to slip stitch in the same stitch as your chain 1. And then slip stitch in each stitch all the way around. You'll have a total of 14 slip stitches. Join with another slip stitch in the first stitch of the round. And for the next round, chain 1, and you're going to single crochet in the next 4 stitches only. 4 stitches. So here's 1, and here's 2, and here's 3, and this is the 4th single crochet. Next, you're going to chain 1 and turn, and single crochet in those 4 stitches again. This is starting the strap where we're going to attach the lobster claw. Chain 1 and turn, single crochet in the 4 stitches again, and then last time, single crochet across the 4 stitches. Now you want to grab your lobster claw or your keychain, because we are going to attach it in this next row. So grab your lobster claw or keychain and place it behind the work. Line it up. You're going to place your hook through your stitch and then place your hook through the lobster claw and then single crochet over top of it. And you're going to do that in each of the 4 stitches across this row. So through the stitch, through the lobster claw, single crochet over top of it, and that's 2. Same thing for stitch number 3 and 4. And that is how you connect that lobster claw or keychain. And now we're going to do a couple more rows of single crochet. So chain 1 and turn your work. Single crochet in each stitch across for a total of 4 stitches. Chain 1 and turn your work. Do the same thing, another row of 4 single crochets across. And last row, 4 single crochets across. And that is it, my friends. We've crocheted everything. Now we just need to finish off. So chain 1, leave a little bit of a tail so you can attach that strap to the body of the work. Pull your hook out, and now we need to make a loop out of this. You want to thread your yarn needle. Got little ones playing in the background. You hear them yelling, "Mommy." All right, fold that strap back. Good. Kind of like sandwich it there. And you're going to just place a few stitches all the way across to secure that strap in place. So I'm just going to go in and out here. Go in through the front, out through the back, then through the back to the front, just back and forth till you feel like that strap is securely in place. And I'm just going to secure this with a little knot. Once I feel like I have enough stitches in here. So just a simple knot to secure my end. And then I'm going to weave in the tail. Let me weave this tail in and I will show you what it looks like when it is finished. All right, I trimmed off my tail and my chapstick cozy is done. These are quick and easy to make. The first time you put that chapstick in there, it might be a little bit tight, so you just want to loosen everything up. Just wiggle it in there so that it goes down, but you want it to be secure so your chapstick doesn't fall out. Otherwise, it defeats the purpose of the cozy. So the chapstick fits in there great. Clip it on your keychain, clip it on your purse, so your chapstick will stay nice and warm this winter, I guess. I don't know. My cousin, who is almost 21, asked for this, and I thought, oh, what a cute pattern. Let's do this. If you want the written pattern, it will come with this chapstick mock-up. So if you're selling at markets, you can be able to demonstrate what these are in fact used for, and that should help with your sales. You can find the link for that in the description. And if that's not your jam, no big deal. I appreciate you watching this video and I hope to see you next time. You can find me here on YouTube and on Instagram at Bud First Crochet. Bye bye.